Hey guys, welcome to our adventures. So, I'm pretty freaking tired right now because we just came back from the Women's March. It was so amazing. I'll insert some clips like right now.
That's right, exactly.
This is awesome though.
Hello, mommy.
No hate, no fear. Everyone is welcome here. No hate, no fear. Everyone is welcome here. No hate, no fear. Everyone is welcome here. No hate, no fear.
So, as you can see, that was a lot of freaking people. But it was just so freaking awesome to see so many people in just one place for the same reason. To celebrate women and to show people that we aren't gonna just let you just fuck with us. And that brings me to the topic of stereotypes. And this is gonna be type of a rant type thing. I don't know how long this is gonna be, but hopefully it's not too long. So people assume that most women, that when something happens, we go against each other, or we fight, or we just like, oh, I don't like her. And it was just like, that one of the signs at the protest, it's not protest, at the march, was you can tell by the type of person that someone is when they bring people up, they build people up instead of breaking them down. You know, being at this march really opened my eyes to how connected we all really are to each other. And then just putting all of the stereotypes aside and all of the fucking negative shit, today wasn't really a negative day. Like, we were all there because of Trump and the inauguration and shit, but it didn't feel like that when we were there. There was no negativity. Everyone was just high-fiving each other and just doing chants that just brought people up and their spirits, and everything was just so amazing about it. And I have to say, for my first, march or, getting together of the state and just people getting together for, not really a protest, because there was one yesterday, but I didn't go to that because I had school, because I'm a good girl. But it was just so mind-blowing, because I went with my mom's friends, because my friends were busy. But even because there was an old woman with oxygen in a wheelchair, she was like, fuck it, I'm still going. It was just so amazing. There were punk people sitting on the trash can and banging on it with their feet at the same time. And I was just like, yes, represent punk people. Amazing. But stereotypes are just stupid. But we all stereotypically put people in, in these categories of how we think people are. There were guys there too. There were a lot of guys there. And there was one sign that really opened my eyes. And it was like, just because I'm a straight white male, don't assume that I voted for Trump. And I realized that I have been labeling straight white men. Not all of them are terrible. And that's another stereotype, that because that was the majority of the people who voted for Trump, that people just assume that straight white men were just the enemy. And I feel like it was just a day for women everywhere. Like Boston, New York. They had to cancel the march in Washington, D.C. because there were almost 1 million people at that march. And it was so crazy to see on the news, because we went to lunch afterwards, and it was so crazy to see how many people showed up for that. Women, gay men, just straight men, every color, every religion, every race. It was just It was so amazing to just see a bunch of people come together, like, regardless of stereotypes and regardless of who they are in their regular lives, you know? Like, no one cared about that today. Just we were all there celebrating the pussy, you know? Just, yes. And as a girl who gets judged as a teenager and just labeled and stuff, it really warmed my heart to see a bunch of different types of people, all different types of people, come together for one main reason. And there were almost 100,000 people downtown with us, like all at the same time. We were standing there for 2 hours because no one would move. But I wore wedges the entire time. Well, I changed into tennis shoes, like, after a while because standing in heels is worse than just walking in heels. Ladies, you get me. Everyone was wearing pink pussy hats, which is just a pink hat with, like, ears attached to it, if you don't know. It was the trend of the day, but it had meaning. And there is a statue, and someone put a hat on the statue, and it was just so hilarious. Stereotypes just did not exist today. People could care less who you are in your real life. As long as you were there and you were happy and you were celebrating women and chanting, "We are all one." It was really empowering to see when you go throughout your daily life thinking everyone's judging you and everyone is looking at you a certain way and, like, I don't know. But you get what I mean. If at all for any reason you're watching this and you were there that day, I am so happy you went and you experienced that and you made the choice to go. Even if you're not one to get out of the house, you're just the most, like, introverted person in the world. Like, I'm really introverted. I know this video was, like, a mess. Thank you for watching. If you made it to the end of my rambliness of stereotypes and the Women's March, whoever's watching this, you are beautiful. You are so empowered to do whatever the fuck you want. But for now, that's all I have to say on the matter. And I'm tired as fuck right now, so I'ma edit this and then take a nap and then maybe take a bath later. But that's what I'm gonna do. So, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all in my next video.